Yes. Wash your mouth out with soap, Boris. Wash your mouth out. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back in, or welcome for the first time. If you don't know me, well, we'll get to that in a minute. We're going to be talking about what the subject of the matter of today is, which is going to be a newcomer who's been fighting his way up in the music industry. Well, not exactly in the music industry on a label, because this artist is completely independent. He is a gay Asian who popped out on my radar. It was recommended to me, and I've been watching him and whatnot. He has about 18,000 fans as an independent. And if you didn't know, to have 18,000 people supporting you and listen to your music on any platform is a win. And the reason why I say that is because it's not the same as comparing them to somebody on a major label like Atlantic Records, who has been able to amass 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, because they don't have the same support and backing even close to it to compete with the machine that is the music business. So it's independent to even have that. You can make some good money off of that. You can go ahead and really create some strategies, even off just 1,000 fans, to make some really good money for yourself, okay? But he has 18,000 that he can capitalize off of with email lists and things like that, and providing great value and really creating a community. But the point is that he is amassing a following. I like what I been hearing. And I'm gonna give his album that he just released a review. So if you haven't heard of him, after this album review, we're gonna go ahead and bring attention to Ethan. He just goes by one name, okay? Will this debut album, Divine Intervention, be the girl or not the girl? Hence the name of this particular series. So here we go. Ethan, is Divine Intervention, is it the girl or is it not the girl? We're about to find out. Stay tuned.
Peyton, the business biz. Why don't you tell them how much of a warrior we are?
All right. Settle down. Let me put these bad boys in here. I'm gonna put these bad boys in here so they can charge up a little bit. Settle down. If you don't know me yet, my name is Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the influencer, not the YouTuber, not the content creator. As I say, those are great platforms and tools in every video that I basically record, episode, that can get you to where you're trying to go and build up that community and reputation. So with that being said, we're about to roll right on into it. Just to let you know, we do not play copyrighted music on this station. For those of you who are new, and for those of you who are not new, thank you so much for being here. This channel currently, at the time of this recording, does have 5 loyal followers, or subscribers, as you say. No, it's 6 now. And the ball is rolling, okay? The ball is starting to roll for basically a brand new channel that's only been around for about 5 months. So give it a hand for the hard work that I've been doing and the fact that the algorithm is slowly rolling me out. Okay, and people are slowly starting to pay attention. So with that being said, we're about to get right on into it. No copyrighted music. You came here for the subject matter. You came here for the review, but you really came here to stay for the big personality. You came here to stay for the critique from an artist to other artists. And that's what I'm here to do, to give you your life. So without further ado, we're about to get right on into it, okay? Let's start with the first half of the album, critique. Next half of the album, critique. Just like that. Simple formula. Let's go. All right. I like the way this is starting out, by the way. I think this is going to be a dance record. I may be wrong, but the first song is definitely giving dances. All right, pour it up, pour it up. He's a Rihanna fan now. Is this all the way up? Myself. All right, settle down. Settle down. That was the first half of Ethan, album called Divine Intervention. And here's the thing, I have to be honest, as I always am. Though there was some interesting production, I should say, there were some standout production choices on this particular first half of the album. There was nothing here I felt that you could grab onto. But the album cover is giving. The album cover is a wig snatcher. Okay? The album cover is a wig snatcher. Now you're getting into these songs and I feel some of the word, like the word, his lyrics. I do feel the lyrics in this, what he's trying to say, but it's not coming across in everything from the sonics of the album so far to him singing it and in the vocal production choices on display that is giving me something to want to go back to. It's giving me more of run-of-the-mill pop act that is not really like interesting. It's not wig snatching, okay? It's not back blowing, okay? I need for an album to be really excellent. The standard is artistically, you have to snatch my wig off and blow my back out. Okay, let me say that again. You have to snatch my wig off and blow my back out, okay? If you can't do that, because I'm a really good ear, folks. Like, you don't understand how good my ear is. I don't care what genre it is. I don't care what genre it is. Okay? As an artist and other artists, it really can be taboo to make judgment on another artist's music. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of us are really sensitive about our as we should, but really to elevate as an artist, you have to get over that, right? And know that just how basic listeners can critique, well, we should be able to critique each other's art and be able to take that criticism or constructive criticism, okay? And that's what the channel really is all about. It's not in any viciousness, any maliciousness, because I love music. And I love to hear what true, genuine other artists have to bring. It's not always going to be a knock out of the park. Especially when you are independent and you're trying to do this thing basically by yourself. You're trying to build a little team by yourself. You're trying to get the money and the funds to spend on this stuff. You're trying to do all this stuff and it takes money. And honestly, when it comes to music, especially today in today's music world, no matter if you're independent or not, you actually lose money trying to make music, right? You lose money trying to shoot the music videos. You lose money with no guarantee of any ROI. And for people who do not know financial speak, that means return on investment. That means return on the money you spent. Did you get any money back? Did you break even? Did you profit? Which means that you made more money than you spent. There's no guarantees, right? Even if you do get a following, there's no guarantees that you won't get an ROI that's worthy of what you spent on the music, the props, the clothes, people you have to pay to be in your videos, and many more things that people just don't really see. They see the final finished product, but they don't see all the stuff you have to go through, especially when you're independent and you come from a working class family or a working poor, that you have to come up with the money somehow to make it happen, And with that being said, it doesn't make you any less. And I'm saying this because I'm somebody in his shoes, right? I'm somebody in his shoes. I'm the independent artist. Peyton Records. Peyton 3.0 Records. Ethan Records, right? That's what it said basically at the bottom of his profile. But everything deserves a critique. Everything will be critiqued and judged. That's just the way it is in the world. That's just the way it is. That's just how we are as human people, animals, beings, okay? So, you come here to get the tea, I'm being honest. The first half of this album it's very run-of-the-mill pop artist that is forgettable. There's nothing about these first 6 out of 13 tracks that really stands out. The music videos, the way they're shot, those are the most interesting things I've seen so far. But take away the music videos and just listen to the music. I know he's an artist that seems really passionate about what he's doing, the way he's really artsy in the videos, but the actual music itself is not really giving when you're listening to this body of work by itself with no visual. And that's always going to be the true test. The true test is always going to be, without the visual, can you actually slay? Can you actually cook and eat? That's what we want to know. And with the first half of the album, to me, a lot of stuff on it is very forgettable. I already feel like I don't want to revisit this album already. To be honest, it's not going to be replayable based on what I'm already listening to already in the many albums I've heard over the many years that I've been on this planet already, okay, in life. So with that being said, it's not over yet. We got the next half of the album to listen to. I'm going to go ahead, we're going to finish this up, and I'll give my final rapping critique. Let's get back into it. I like this. All right. Okay. Okay, the title track, Divine Intervention. All right, this is what I'm talking about. All right, settle down, settle down. We about to get right on into this. Okay, so that was the last half of this album. And it's very clear that Ethan is gunning for Pop Boy. It's very clear that he's gunning for Pop Star. That's the lane he seems to be in, with a tinge and hint of R&B here and there. And of course, they love to wrap it in the EDM sound in certain places. But with that being said, the second half of the album was definitely better than the first half of the album, okay? With that being said, that was only because a few songs actually gave me something to really, truly tune into that wasn't too forgettable, run of the mill. But really, honestly, most of it was forgettable, honestly. I have to be honest. Most of it was forgettable. And with a few standouts like the title track Divine Intervention, Like It, Single in the Club to some degree. It, like a song or two, Snatch My Wig. Didn't blow my back out. But it snatched my wig a little bit. Not all the way off. It was trying to pull it off completely. Maybe the Divine Intervention, the title track, completely snatched my wig off. And I think that one blew my back out too. But did the whole album snatch my wig off and blow my back out? Unfortunately, you got your answer really no. No. This debut just wasn't enough to stand out and make me want more in its entirety as a project. No. Wig not snatched, back not blown out, and that's a problem. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this project a solid 6. Yeah, because it's bordering towards the forgettable kind of run of the mill with the rest of things I've heard from pop music before that don't exactly stand out and make me want to get my life. Snatch the wig, blow my back out, right? So with that being said, it's a 6 out of 10, okay? Album cover is giving. The music videos, what he can do, are definitely giving. He did what he could do with the budget he has, and it's looking good on the music videos. He paid some people, he was able to pay some people. But when it comes to the actual art of the music from top to bottom from this particular album, the debut, it just wasn't giving. It just wasn't giving, okay? But I still love you, Ethan. I still do, okay? Like I said, this is a debut album. A lot of debut albums don't, either they're going to be really great or they're going to be forgettable. And that's just how it goes, right? Hopefully with his new releases on the next album, he'll really step it up and give me something that's going to snatch my wig off and blow my back out, okay? That's what I'm looking for when I'm critiquing and reviewing these albums and these artists, okay? But this debut just wasn't that in its entirety. Do I recommend listening to it? I say yes. Maybe you'll enjoy it, okay? But for me as an artist who just has that P. Diddy ear, without without the controversy. Okay, talking about the talent P Diddy has. I got that kind of ear when it comes to listening to music. Hey. And yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. So anyway, that's the end of this episode. My name is Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer, okay? Make sure that you like, you comment, you subscribe, and you share with your friends, okay? Because you already know that I'm that girl, okay? I give you that in the first 30 seconds, okay? Absolutely. And to the person that said in my comment section that I was desperate, absolutely. Desperate for the fame, desperate for the stars, desperate for the notoriety, desperate for you to shut your mouth and get out of here because obviously you don't want to be here, okay? That's what I'm desperate for. All right, girl, or whoever you are, or whatever you are, thank you so much. Tune in for a brand new episode, okay? I got 2 more here that you haven't seen. In every episode I give you your life, because that's just the way I was born. Okay, I was born to entertain in any way that I can. You gotta be adaptable. You gotta be able to stick and move when the markets are changing, honey. And that's what I continue to do. So thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next new episode, Monday through Friday, folks, 8 p.m. Usually posting. Don't hold me to it all the time because life is happening, particularly when you're the working poor. Okay? Particularly when you know what it's like, because most likely when you watching this, you're the working poor. If you're making under $1,000 a year, no, $100,000 a year, then you're the working poor. Okay? So with that being said, at this point, probably $200,000 a year, you're the working poor with everything that keeps rising up. Your mortgage, the food, the gas, everything. So with that being said, thank you so much. And I'll see you on the next episode of It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Bye-bye now.
Peyton, the business, biz. Why don't you tell them how much of a warrior we are?